A few moments later.
That'll do. We're a bit wonky, we apologise. We had a
technical issue.
Technical difficulties.
My big feet wiped everything out. I do apologise. Back to what we were saying anyway. So yeah, I mean, everyone that you met there were all lovely. Everyone were really engaging with you, and I mean, we got to see some really cool people, didn't we, as well?
Yeah. In the first video, I did say that we got the first Walking Dead comic, and as I was saying, up in Yorkshire, wherever we've looked, whatever shop we've been to Manchester and everywhere and looked for the first Days Gone By comic, and they don't have it.
No.
It seems to sell out so quick, and last year when we went to Stalker, they didn't have it there either. And I think because we got there quite early on the Saturday, that was one of the first places we went to, this comic store, and he were like, look, if you've not got them, get them and start reading them. And I think it was only £11, and that's such a good price. Yeah, I know you can get them on eBay, but 9 times out of 10 when they arrive, they're not the full thing. It's like literally half the comic, and you've got to buy like in 2 halves, because I've looked into it to try and get it, and they can come like very expensive. There was a lot of comic places there. They all have eBay stores, they're all legit companies. But there was another table set up which was also a vendor as well, and this was the schedule. So on here it told you the panel schedules, live stage schedules, autographs, photo ops, all that stuff. It also gave you a map of the vendors, and actually I can tell you here how many there were. And I can't. They're not in numerical order.
Quite a lot though.
Yeah, I'd say like there's... Can you focus?
That was a good 100.
So these are all the vendors and all the people, and they were just amazing. And obviously we got the lanyards, the Stalker lanyards.
We didn't get one last year. We were begging people for them, and we couldn't get
them. But you couldn't buy them?
No, they wouldn't let you buy them last year, so yeah, I think it will give them with the passes, wasn't it? So,
yeah. But this year you could go buy them. They were only £5. Yeah. To be honest, I don't think it was like expensive.
No.
For stuff. For like comics, you could get 3 comics for £5, and I thought that were really good. Obviously, they weren't Walking Dead comics, they were like different DC, Marvel comics and stuff, but they were really good. For the vendors, again, I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, I think it's 10, definitely. Yeah.
Panels?
Panels, we didn't really get to see that many panels. We only saw 1 or 2, didn't we, really? Yeah,
the ones that we did see were good.
I think we went to go see quite a lot last year, because we had like Michael Rooker that played John Doe, and
Michonne.
Yeah, they were Michonne. We had Sons of Anarchy there last year, so we did attend quite a lot of panels. And even though it's, without sounding horrible, you kind of, if you don't want to be in for the full thing, you're kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
So, and you feel a bit awkward getting up and just walking out halfway through. So, I mean, I think the good thing about the panels this year was, because it were in a big open space rather than being in a room by itself like it was last year, is that if you wanted to go in and get little bits of it, you could do.
Yeah.
If you wanted to walk away, you could do. If you want to go get something to eat or whatever, you could go out and then go back when someone else were on. But I mean, the panels, they're always good. The only thing with them is obviously they ask them questions to put them on the spot. I know you get a lot of fans asking them if they could tell you what's going to happen, and they can't let you know.
The difficult thing was, in America, obviously The Walking Dead comes out the day before we get it over here. So we were watching panels on the Sunday with all the new cast. And they already, obviously they filmed the season finale, but in America it had already been released, so it were like, we didn't know yet, and obviously we had to wait till the day after to find out what the season finale was. And people were like trying to ask questions like, so what happens and where does this person go, and they were just like
I mean, the main ones that we really watched, we watched ones with the newcomers. So we went to a panel with all them, and obviously we watched the central stage one with American Horror Story,
amazing.
I didn't put any clips in from the last video. I mean, there were quite a lot on there. I could have put the full thing on itself. To be fair, I mean, for people that want to watch it, I can always upload it. So if you do want me to upload it, just tell me in the comments and I'll put the panel on. I don't mind doing that.
They are so good, but you've got to understand as well, there's a panel sat there, and this was just on a small stage. So there were 200 people stood around it, so you've got to like hold your camera up really high, and obviously because you're reaching over people's heads, your arm starts to shake.
I've got go gadget arms, so if anybody's ever watched that. So yeah,
but it were really good. We did see Carl, God bless him, and Judith, didn't we? She was so cute. They did a panel as well. We didn't stay for the full thing, because like I said, you can just walk past and look at it, or you can go sit down, and it's up to you. It's your preference. But for me, I thought, from the panels that I saw, I thought they were really good. I was so happy that I got to see the American Horror Story one, because we were sort of stood there, and this guy over this microphone like, oh, please welcome to the stage the cast of American Horror Story. And I just ran. I just totally forgot about running.
Bearing in mind she kept on doing this the whole time we were there. So every once in a while I'd turn around and I'd be talking like you do as a man. You realise this, other guys. And you turn around and it were like, where's she gone? And she decided to go walk off and either look at a store by herself, or she was like mesmerised by people walking around it. She just left me to wander. So I kept on having to go try find her.
Dylan McDermott were on the stage. What did you expect?
It took us halfway through the morning to realise that Dylan McDermott's also in Miracle on 34th Street, which we should have known, to be fair. We did as well, to be fair. If they are there next year, we are going to pay for it and get his autograph, because to link it, me and Dylan McDermott have the same last name in the movie.
Yeah.
So
he's got the same last name in the Miracle on 34th Street as
me. So I was going to go ask for a very geeky autograph, and yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
They seemed really happy though, didn't they? They did. Yeah. All the people that were there, all the actors and everything, they seemed genuinely happy.
We've said the same thing. I mean, we said it in the last video. I think the thing that were nice is that on the Saturday you didn't really get to see him. You got close, but it were kind of through gaps in people's arms and from people queuing. On the Sunday, as it started to get in towards like afternoon, like late afternoon, a lot of people disappeared, so you could see actors in plain sight, and you could just go up and get an autograph. You didn't have to queue. So a lot of them were saying hello to you anyway and asking like how you were doing and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like everyone acknowledged you, didn't they?
The girl who played Angel waved at me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, hi! Obviously you can
jacket.
Yeah, you can hear that in the first video. I'm like, she waved at me. Because it is, like I said, it's really overwhelming, because there's all these people that are queuing there, and they've waited hours to see these people, and they're just like, hey, and you're like, oh my god, hi. But yeah, it's great. So for panels and special guests, we'll link them together. I would definitely give it a 10.
Yeah, I'll go 10 as well. I'm just copying you, I think.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What are we on to next? So next, well, yeah, we've done special guests really, haven't we?
Yeah.
Merch. Merch stands are always amazing. Yeah, you can see.
We did get these before we went though.
A lot of my tops I get off of eBay anyway. I like searching for stuff, and I've got a bit of a habit of buying Walking Dead stuff off of Amazon and eBay. But everything that we've had on were all at the merch stands.
Yeah.
A lot of them were doing deals, so they were doing like, like 2 for 20 quid on your t-shirts.
Mystery boxes?
Yeah, they were doing mystery boxes that had 3 t-shirts in. Some of them were
like 3 t-shirts, £15 or something like that. They were really, really good, but
as well,
we didn't need them.
No. The best thing is when you go to places like this, they're not your normal stand, so it's not like walking through a market where they're all jumping out at you going, buy this, or you look good in this.
Yeah.
They'll let you browse, they turn around to you, and only thing they'd say to you really is, if it's not in your size, I've got some more in back, do you want me to get you some? Or I do have these, and they'll hold up an hoodie, but they, like I say, they are lovely people. I think a lot of them, because they're fans, I mean, I know they're trying to make some money anyway, but a lot of them are fans themselves, and must be into it because they stock that many of them.
We've all been on holiday, gone into a shop, and people have like followed you around or been like, what do you want, can I help you, this, that and other. And when you were walking past, they literally just smiled at you, like, you alright, having a good day? They didn't even ask, literally, do you want anything? They were just like, you having a good time? And that made you feel so much more relaxed. And
I don't think the prices are too extortionate. I think it's kind of, you expect it when you go there, that you are going to be paying a bit more than what you would if you buy it off of eBay or Amazon. But you're not overly fussed about doing it because you're there. I mean, a lot of people may have gone and got t-shirts and stuff and got them signed.
Yeah,
so it is
we do that as well.
Yeah. You can take anything, by the way, if you go up to the stalls. If you got, we have a lot of people that take the Funkos. You can't really see them, but you'll see them in the videos. The Funkos are above us. But a lot of people take the Funkos in to get signed. They've got pictures that they've had taken years before, or pictures while they're there. A lot of people got fan art as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Took the fan art with them. So, I mean, you can take pretty much out with you. So, it's good that they're there.
I think it's really good. For me, I think that it's amazing that they don't just have merch for The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
If you see on our other 2 videos over the 2 days, there's a lot of merch for like Doctor Who and oh god, I can't even.
There's a lot of things from comic books.
Yeah.
I mean, your Marvels, all your Avengers stuff were there. You've got stuff from like Gotham, the TV show. There's loads of different TV shows that have.
I don't know what that
is. Gotham's Batman's.
Oh yeah, I don't do
like
DC.
remake.
Is that DC?
Stuff. So you don't even know where it is. Yeah, so there's loads of different like brands. There's not just what do you call it, like your Walking Dead, Marvel. There's literally everything you can get. I mean, there's funny ones. There were a couple of mick taking ones there, weren't there?
Yeah. They do a lot of baby clothes as well. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah, we do. We have all the little ass kicker. What do you call it? Baby
like
girls.
Snuggle, Smuggle, and obviously we love Harry Potter. And there was just so much. Obviously, there's everything there. Jewellery. Yeah. You got some nice jewellery.
I got a ring.
You got a ring.
If you can see it.
That's not gonna focus.
It's take your head out of the way. Nah, it's really not good. We tried, and now it's focusing on my beard. So yeah, so there's a lot of cool jewellery stands there, things like that. So, but yeah, I think merch. What would you say?
My favourite bit of merch for art. I think the art were fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's.
I can show you this. It's on my wall, but I'll put it off. This is Carol. Say hi to Carol. How amazing is that? You got Iron Man?
Yeah, I got Iron Man.
And I got Harry Potter as well.
I also got Eeyore eating Winnie the Pooh. And we got Minions being put through a grinder as well, didn't we? So a lot of them are like alternative art. They're not your conventional, you know, like standard Winnie the Pooh and stuff. They are pretty much all zombified.
As you can probably tell, we are different. We are unique. We don't follow the crowd. We don't want to be like everybody else. We like what we like, and that's it. And we don't ask anybody else to follow us. If in our way of thinking, if you don't like things that we like, that's absolutely fine. Each to your own. But we love fun, quirky, different things, and it proved to us when we were there at weekend that thousands and thousands of other people do as well.
Well, I mean, it's shown from the other videos, you know, that were posted on exactly what we were saying before, and I'll say it again, thank you for everyone that did watch that video.
It means so much. I literally cried.
Yeah, there's obviously people out there that have the same sort of interests as us and wanted to see how our day had been at Stalker.
Yeah.
We have said anyway that we're going to try and get to a few more stuff if we can next year.
I'd like to go to one of the ones in like Germany.
Yeah.
Or somewhere like that, like just to see if it's any good.
In Madrid.
If you want to go to Madrid, we'll go to Madrid.
Yeah. Madrid.
America, our goal is to like go to San Diego Comic Con. That's the big leagues thing that we want to do. But step at a time. What we do know is next year, it's in February next year in London. I don't know if it's the XL. I think it might be.
Yeah.
So if you are there next year, please come say hi, because we will be there, obviously.
We'll probably be videoing as we're walking around.
Come be in our vlog.
Yeah. We'll put everybody in, we're not bothered.
Yeah, we'll stand next to a merch stand. But anyway, for merch, I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, 10. By the way, these numbers might be backwards, we don't know yet. So if they are, I do apologise.
It doesn't matter. You get us drift. We're saying it at the same time, it's alright. So, next is attractions.
Yeah.
As in attractions, there wasn't really any. There was one.
No, there weren't two. So they had the maze.
Yeah.
And then they also had, but it wasn't really an attraction, but they had a Game of Thrones chair as well that they built.
Ah, yeah. We can put photos in here.
See. Not observant.
We even got photos in the frigging
We didn't
chair.
bother with the maze.
No.
Kate's thought to the maze were pretty obvious as soon as she started hearing the full grown men cries coming out of there. I mean, there were chainsaws that you could hear from it and everything. I'd have given it a go, but
I'm petrified
Kate,
of masks.
yeah,
My biggest fear is masks. And it were an hard enough day as it was. If you heard me squeal at the beginning of the first video, it's because there was a guy there dressed as a whisperer and he had a mask on. Oh my god, they scare me to death. But saying that, I had a fantastic weekend, but they scare me.
Best place to go.
But attractions to me as well is, I know this might sound really strange and some people are like, what the hell is she talking about? But as well as the maze and everything else that were there, the people that were walking around as like...
Oh yeah.
The
fun
whisperers,
ones.
the walkers, the walkers, the people that were just dressed up in cosplay.
Yeah.
To me, they're an attraction as well, and they were awesome. They were so
there
cool.
were a group of people that were kind of based in like the centre of the arena. I don't know whether they actually knew each other, but they kind of just congregated there, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I mean, they were amazing. You had like a little kid that were playing Ezekiel. You had a full-grown tiger, which, bless him, the guy, when we went back on the night time to see the after party, were carrying the tiger still on his shoulders.
It's a teddy, by the way.
Yeah. It's not actually carrying a full-grown tiger.
Full-blown tiger.
But yeah, we're carrying the teddy bear, so it's like it
We
wasn't
had that
a
from like
little
10:30
thing.
in the morning.
Yeah.
As well.
So I mean, we're out all day. I bet it's pretty tiring. It's quite rewarding, but it's still tiring. So
it was so weird because as we were walking outside, there were two women. One was dressed as just a normal walker, and one was dressed as a walker, but like a white walker from Game of Thrones, if you know what I mean. And they were like in character and like walking like walkers up to the door. Yeah. And as soon as they stepped outside, they were like,
"Have you got a fag?"
And they were so cool. But the thing is as well, you walk up to them and you're like, can I have a picture? And they're like, yeah, come on. But some of them don't break character.
No. It's like, to be fair, the whisperer that were playing Beta, him that were dressed as Beta, he came out of character.
Yeah, he
it's
did.
like,
which is nice.
As soon as we walked up to him, he asked me if I wanted to hold his duck in the plain most like Cockney accent you could ever hear, which, to be fair, set me off on a bit of a giggling streak. I mean, you'll notice that I've got the little awkward smile halfway through all of them because half the time you were laughing at someone that someone had said.
We will put in some of the pictures here.
Yeah.
We'll
try to clip them in. Yeah.
There's an horrendous picture of me that Robbie's probably going to put in this video. And as we were walking out of the XL on the first night, there were two people dressed as like medical doctor, nurse, walkers. And we asked for a photo. And something in my mind couldn't register that they were in cosplay. And we'll put the photo and you can clearly tell that I was terrified. And then there's just a photo of Robbie and he's laughing. But I was scared to death, and even afterwards he turned round to me, did the guy, and he was like, it's only makeup, and I'm like, no it is, I'm scared. I'm such a wuss, I'm such a big girl.
Yeah, we can't watch horror movies, that's not happen.
But overall, I think for the people,
no?
for the people and the attractions, I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah.
You can just tell we loved it.
Yeah,
Absolutely
this is a full 10 event, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the next one's pretty easy to, well, we'll go through this one pretty quickly. It's mainly prices for things. We didn't go to a lot of the restaurants, so the restaurants inside the XL we don't really know. We only went to Costa, and I think they're pretty standardised prices.
I'm addicted to Costa.
So yeah, and then I think we went to one at Nisa Locals, didn't we, down the road? to go get some munchies on
Yeah,
second day.
To be fair, to say that it were in London, it was right outside
Yeah.
of O2, I thought it would be so expensive.
You wear all wives' tales with us being up north that everything's London prices because they paid a London wage and it's so different to being up north. But to be fair, the prices weren't much different to what we pay. I mean, I smoke anyway, so cigs for me were the same price. I mean,
As what they are up
yeah,
here.
your pop were the same, crisps, everything. So I think food were pretty alright. I mean, we glanced at a couple of prices, didn't we, while we were in there? And I mean, it wasn't that bad. To
No,
be fair,
it wasn't
'cause
even
for
like
the
for
quality
meals
of
and
food
stuff.
as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you had like gourmet burgers, sushi.
But saying that, we had a
Noodles.
meal in hotel, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. And that wasn't that bad.
And that wasn't really that expensive for like drinks and 2 meals. I think it came at like £20, and that was really
And it
standard
wasn't
prices to up here.
Your typical mass-produced or microwave
No,
food. It was quite nice.
really
Yeah,
nice.
so I think for that one wasn't too bad. Other prices that we're going to talk about, the prices for the selfies and autographs. For me, I think they're always a disappointment. I know that they are set by the actors' agents, but in my eyes we found out that some of the actors, or we heard rumours that some of the actors are getting paid for it. I think it seems a lot of the times like they're trying to profiteer. It's like everyone's paid for access to go and watch it. I mean, the prices of the tickets for a start off wasn't bad because we managed to get ours on a 2-for-1, and our price 2-for-1.
2 for £1, £80.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad, to be fair. That's for both days as well. So
But
that
some
wasn't
people
bad, but
paid like
yeah.
£1,500.
Well, it was 13. We're
Oh,
at
it was
13.50 for a platinum or something like that.
Which
so,
gets you like VIP, 3 photo ops and whatever, that's fine. But when you're paying like all that money, and the worst thing are, some of the actors didn't turn up. So they got a t-shirt included, and there was one woman, and she put a picture up and she's like, this is what I got for £750 for a VIP. She just had a VIP ticket, and it was just a t-shirt because none of the actors that she wanted photos with turned up.
It's like, I understand why they do it because, to be fair, sorry, I'm just probably not weaving. I know otherwise it'd be kind of like chaos for them, you know, to organise for people to go up. I mean, I know a lot of the time they do it to make sure that it's not too busy and to earn them a bit of money, but it's like these people are dedicated fans that are going to go watch them. Do you know, they've paid a lot of money. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are out there. I mean, some of you might be watching this video that have travelled from like America, Germany. There were quite a lot of foreign people there when they travelled a long way. A lot of people that follow the walk Stalker everywhere it goes, kind of thing. But it's like for us, I mean, we did a 440-mile round trip, so it's a long way for us to come. But on top of having to pay things like your accommodation, your tickets, your fuel prices, your food, you then have the smack bang on top of it that you've got to pay 50 quid for an autograph and 50 quid for a selfie, which I think sucks in a way. I think it should be standardised pricing. I think it shouldn't be the difference from me walking up to go see Dylan McDermott and paying 50-60 quid to walk over and see, say maybe Andy Lincoln and having to pay 120 quid.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's like, it should be a standardised price to be able to go and see these actors. And
I think as well that they'd probably earn more money if they brought the prices down, because one of my new lovely subscribers lives in France, and they sent me a message and they just said, look, we don't have Walker Stalker in France, we're wanting to go to the one next year, is there any tips or advice you can give us? So we're just like, yeah, this is blah 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 blah. I went through the whole thing with them, and I was just like, for us it were not a lot of money, but it was like a lot of energy and time.
For us, we saved for quite a bit, and it's like luckily we'd just been paid before we went down, so it's like we had a bit of money that we could have bought stuff with. But I think that's kind of like beside the point. It's, you shouldn't have to spend, like 100 quid or 110 quid to get someone that you love's signature on a piece of paper.
I think if I'd have gone up to Dylan McDermott, I would have probably fallen to my hands and knees. See, for me, my best person
Carol.
is Melissa McBride. We share the same birthday. Hi, Melissa. She's never going to watch this video, but...
Just say hi, just in case.
Hi, in case. And I was really gutted that she wasn't there this year, like, really gutted. But I still had a fantastic time. And I know that some people are waiting for refunds because the thing is you pay for like your photo ops and everything before you go. I think you can purchase some when you're there, can you?
Yeah, you could walk up to the desk, couldn't you?
If there's any availability.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been waiting for refunds and things like that. And like we said, we've been saving to go to Walker Stalker. So it's not just something like a spirit moment thing.
I think we didn't last year because last year when we booked it we only had like a week or a month.
A week,
yeah. So it's like when we booked that one we didn't have a lot of money because our money had gone on the tickets and travel. So we hadn't had time to save. But obviously this year we had 12 months to save. So, you know, we had a couple of £100 to take down there to be able to spend. So it was nice, but it's still a lot of money. So.
For the
I think
food and merch, the price is 10 out of 10. Can't complain with them.
Yeah.
But for the photos and the selfies and the autographs, it's a 6.
See, I give it a 5.
That's a 2.
Is that a 2?
Oh no, it's a 5.
Might be a 2 that
I
way.
give a 6. I do.
Yeah, I give a 5.
I just think that
that was
you
the
can
only
lower
part.
your
Yeah,
prices.
that was the only part that's disappointing. I mean, everybody's already excited the fact that they stood 10 foot away from the actors that they love, but it would just be nice, you know, for you to bring your prices down a little bit. Like Kay said, you know, you're making a lot of people happy by bringing your prices down that might not be able to afford it. I mean, if we'd have wanted to have gone and got them, we could have done, but for me, I couldn't justify paying that sort of money,
No.
you know, for a signature or for a selfie, for someone to hold my phone and take a picture. So, if I'd have thought about it, to be fair, I could have turned my phone around and taken one myself, if I'd run quick enough. But, yeah, I think that's something they need to look at for next year. But all in all, I mean, I don't want to end this on a downer because it were an amazing weekend. Couldn't fault it really.
No, that's the only down thing. Just bring your prices down a little bit for the selfies, and then people.
Apart, yeah.
You'll be getting people there all day, wanting them. But
a suggestion for people as well. If you're going to have a look for hotels and things like that, definitely look for hotels that are quite central to the arena. Don't go stay in Barking. Don't let your missus book your hotel because she'll put you in the middle of Barking, which
is nowhere near
like
the
we
Excel.
We said it in the last video. We've got nothing against Barking, but we come from a place that isn't the best place to live, and it kind of made here look good. To put it nicely.
It wasn't that. It were mainly that it were on. There's a City Loop road in London, which is a pain in the bum to get off, but. This hotel was literally on the side of the City Loop.
And it's in an industrial estate.
Yeah. And if you wanted to go out in the car, you had to go onto the main ring road to go out for like half an hour to come back round and hotel.
You felt a bit threatened as well when you pulled up. I mean, we're not complaining people like to have a drink, but there were like people drinking in streets, you know, there were quite a lot of dodgy looking people that were jumping out of cars left, right and centre. We're not ones to go, I mean, we are ones to go for a walk on the night time. We like to get out of us hotel and go have a bit of us time. So not to be able to do that, we're a bit of a downer. So I think that's why we made the decision just to do a full 360 on it and go stay at the one that's at the side of the train station and the XL.
We didn't realise until we went for a walk, as you can tell in my first video, that when you looked out of our room you could see the XL.
You can see all the loading doors.
People commented on my other video saying, oh, the same hotel as us and this, that and other. One thing I did want to say as well is that all the lovely comments that we got on the last video, all these people that have said we hope to see you there next year and great content and all the likes and all the views, and I am so grateful.
Yeah.
We are
we're
so
really
grateful because we just wanted to take a camera and video at weekend.
I mean, this is something that we love doing. I mean, it wasn't really my thing to start off with, was it? I mean, I were quite a shy and held back person anyway. So I wasn't involved in quite a lot of the early videos. This was just going to be Kay's thing. But it's like now that we've kind of taken off a little bit and we've started doing a lot of stuff together. I mean, me and Kay are pretty much together like 24/7 away, but apart from going to work. So everything we do, I'm always there anyway. So it is nice to get yours with us both. It
does say it's my channel, but I think I'm gonna rebrand. Because if it weren't for Robbie, I wouldn't be able to do these videos, and we are so grateful.
Yeah,
just thank you so much. Yeah. And I hope to God that you're still watching us this time next year, and we hope that you do come and say hello to us if you see us at Walker Stalker Con next year, because we will be more than happy to see you all. And
it'd be nice to see a few of you there as well, because I mean, you do walk around, and because it's like with us, we've seen a lot of people walking up to them like, oh hello, saw you last year. There were a few people that we saw that were staying in our hotel that were all going outside with each other on a night time, that had already met at previous ones.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice, to, you know, to meet a few of you, and if you are staying in our hotel next year, or, you know, because we're probably going to be staying in, where do we stay? Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abyss style, yeah, the Abyss style we stayed in across the road from the XL. So if anybody's there next year, by all means, just let us know. Bit of advice, book your hotels and tickets as soon as you can. As soon as they get released, make a booking. Don't think that you have to pay for everything straight away. Your tickets you do. Yeah, your hotel, yeah. If you go on bookings.com and book your hotel on there, you don't have to pay until you actually get to the hotel. So you've got a full 12 months. So that's probably our best bit of advice for that. Yeah. Anyone wanting to plan a trip if they want to go elsewhere, we didn't want to stay for the full second day. We just went for a quick mooch, and then we went around London, didn't we? But you've got the DLR, and which is the kind of overground, which is a pretty central line as well, so it takes you to anywhere in London that you want. So if you do want to go, plan ahead, just look at your train times and stuff, but it's, what is it, like £9 for a return?
Yeah.
So
what you can also do is you can also get the cable cars, and that can take you over to the
Emirates
too.
Yeah, the Emirates Air.
And so then you can go further on from the office. We were going to go, but it was like 9 o'clock at night and it was dark and I was scared and I didn't want to go but water in dark because I'm a wuss. But yeah, overall we had such an amazing weekend. Thank you to the organisers of Walker Stalker Con as well, because you realise you made mistakes last year and you rectified them. Yeah. To be honest, actors and actresses not turning up in schedules, meh.
I'll be honest as well, it's like we kind of both said, because we were going this year, and I mean we've had quite a big year, we've had a lot of stuff on this year. We get married in 2 months now? Is it 3? 3 months. Well, no, it's under 3 months now, about 2 months and 2 weeks, just to make that better for myself. We're planning to go to New York. Do you know, you've seen our video that we did with everything that we've got coming up, so you know, we've got quite a lot on. We weren't going to go next year, but I think it was one of them. As soon as we walked away from the first day, you can't not go back. It's amazing to go to. It's the same sort of people as us, and
it's just amazing. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That were a dog squeak, by the way.
No, it's just amazing to be in a room full of people who love and appreciate
the same sort of stuff you do.
The same things we do, and I can't wait to go back. It's time to set down. It's time to set.
We're going to set down
the countdown timer for Walker Stalker next year. We also have another video coming, which is our March review, or review of March, whichever way you want to see it, because we did some pretty cool things in March. We had a pretty good big month. So yeah, I just want to say thank you once again, and keep enjoying and liking and commenting, and please make sure to click the little notification bell and you'll get all our content. And
please make sure as well, I mean, we want to show you all the content we can, so please make sure to subscribe. It's one thing, you know, we got all them views, we're so grateful for the views. If you can please subscribe to the channel and check out our other videos, that'd be great. Thank you. But yeah, just like we say, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll both see you very soon.
And if you're going next year, comment down below. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.